Hi, I'm Joy. I'm going to take you through a gentle yoga sequence that's all about calming the nervous system, staying super relaxed, really being mindful about the breath and just keeping everything really nice and chilled so that we can stay in a restful, calm state. It's great if you've been feeling anxious or anything recently. We're not going to stand up, so we're going to stay lower down, and I hope you enjoy it. So we'll start in a seated position, just taking a moment to bring your awareness to your body, feeling the weight of the body on the mat, connected, supported by the mat, maybe your feet, sit bones, parts of your legs are connected with the mat. And then bring your awareness to your spine. So feeling the base of the spine, right to the sacrum, up to your lumbar thoracic, and to your cervical spine, your neck. Just noticing this gentle guiding up from the base to the crown of the head. Then begin to deepen your breath. So you're starting to deepen your inhale and extend your exhale. Just noticing how your body responds. So if you've noticed any thoughts coming and going, or any sensations in your body, or any emotions, feelings of tension at all, it's allowing the breath to gently calm the body as you, and the thoughts, as you just escort your awareness back to the breath. And with the breath we can start to bring in a little bit of movement. So imagining you're a plant in water or something like that, beginning to move the upper body. So taking gentle, subtle movements with your upper body, either with your eyes closed or you can just have a soft eye gaze with your eyes open. You might be moving the body round, the upper body round in circles, or forwards and backwards, bringing in this intuitive movement. So however your body would like to move today. Including the head, so your neck gets to have a bit of a stretch as you move around. You could start to bring in twists if you haven't already, or side bends, but just taking it super slowly. Allowing any feelings of worry or whatever it is, just allowing them to rest. Just keep focusing on the breath, focusing on the movement. You might want to bring your arms in now if you haven't yet. So you can really stretch out. And coming to stillness for a moment, just to release the legs. Bring your legs into a wide leg stretch. I'm going to keep this flow. So however you would like to flow with your body. With the arms. allowing any movement come in that you want to. Stretching up the arms. And then bringing your feet together so your knees are apart. So we're having a different stretch now. And again, keep flowing, keep moving. Might be that you put one hand down and the other hand up. You can always follow me, or you can just make up your own movements. And then the other way. Lifting up the arms, stretching them out. You might even clasp the hands behind and open up the chest and move from side to side. And gently release the hands and the legs, and we'll come onto kneeling. So this might be strong for you, kneeling. I'll turn that this way. And we'll just have a little moment of stretching out the quads if that's comfortable for you. If your knees allow this, you can bring your outside, the lower legs on the outside, if that's okay. It's a strong one, this one. Be careful with your knees. Please only do this if it's comfortable. And then gently coming forward into the cat movements. So you're really engaging your core as you move around. But we're just going to, like we did before when we're sitting, and the whole time pretty much, we're just going to keep moving in an intuitive way. So letting your body move however it wants to move. That's lovely. Just keep moving. And then slowly coming back into child. And resting here for a moment. You might be swaying the hips from side to side. Slowly easing out the right side by moving over to the left. Just stretching out the right side of your body. Moving the hands over to the left. Moving back to centre. The hands are going over to the right, stretching out the left side of the body. And back to centre. Coming up onto all fours again, lifting up the right arm, stretching up and threading through. So you're here in the thread the needle stretch. So the hand might still be near the head, or you can gently lift the arm up and then tuck it behind if that's comfortable, either on your sacrum or on the leg. Then unwind, hand down, and coming back up. That's brilliant. Left arm up, stretching up, and then thread it through. The hand by the head, or you could lift up the arm and put it onto your sacrum if you want to, or you could tuck it round to the upper leg on the other side. Lifting up the arm, placing the hand down and then back up. Lovely, that's great. And let's bring ourselves up to seated, and then we're going to come into a squat. So this is the yogi squat, but you could have your heels up on blocks or on a rolled up blanket, hands in prayer if you wish. See what happens. You can always sit on a block if that's more comfortable. Otherwise it's quite strong on the hips. And take a moment of stillness, resting here in this squat position. And we'll slowly bring the hands back down, the knees down, turn the toes round, and come into a hover so you're really engaging your core. Just up here. And ease back into half downward dog, bent knees. And then up into a cute dog, which is where you go right up onto tiptoes. And then into the full expression of downward facing dog, walking out your dog, one heel at a time. Let's bring the feet to the edge of the mat and the hands to the edge of the mat, so we're having a wide dog here. And back to your usual position, hip width. Lowering the knees down. Inhale, upward cat. And then back into child. Make a moment of resting in child. And slowly bring yourself up onto all fours. Again, with the mind, just keep escorting it back to the breath as you move and do this yoga practice. We're going to come into our alternate arm and leg lift. So this is for strengthening your core. Lifting up, really engaging your core, lifting up the right arm, left leg. Taking a few breaths, either looking straight ahead or down at the mat. Inhale, lifting up the arm and leg, and then exhale down. Left arm, right leg. Engaging your core. On the last breath, inhale up and then exhale down. That's lovely. One more time each side. Right arm, left leg. Inhale up, exhale down. You can always take movements afterwards to ease out the hips. Left arm, right leg. Inhale on the last breath and then exhale down. Lovely. That's great. And we're going to lower down. Let's rock from side to side. That's brilliant. So we'll come into a seated position to bring ourselves down. We're going to ease down, engaging the core, so another bit of a core strengthener. Bring that hands out, breath in, and then exhale. Slowly down, inhale up. Exhale, slowly down, so you're really engaging your core, protecting your lower back. One more time. Inhale up and then exhale down. Slowly, carefully, making your way onto your back. And you might want to put something behind your head if that's comfortable for you. It makes it more comfortable. Bring your feet to the mat, the knees up to the sky. And we're gently going to tilt the pelvis. So all you're doing is pressing the lumbar spine into the mat. Breath in and then exhale, lifting up the pelvic floor. Breath in, exhale. Now we're going to slowly peel on the next exhale. We're going to slowly peel the lumbar spine off the mat to about the rib cage. Breath in and then gently place it back down, one vertebra at a time. And then again, breath in. Now we're coming to the shoulder blades, so it's about mid-thoracic. Breath in and then slowly placing one at a time back down. Just nice and slowly then up to the shoulder blades, so exhale. Up to the shoulders is what I mean. And then coming up, right up to the shoulders. Inhale and placing one vertebrae at a time back onto the mat. Ideally, you're keeping your knees hip width apart, so they're not kind of splaying out like this. Breath in, exhale, and up. And this time we're going to clasp underneath, if that's comfortable, or keep them just straight ahead on the mat. In bridge. Taking a breath in, release, and slowly bring yourself down. That's great. Knees into the chest. Have a little rock around to balance out that back bend in bridge. So we're going to keep the right leg in and stretch out the left leg. Draw it in at the chest. And then either take hold of the foot or behind your leg. I'm going to come into this half happy baby, which is, it's like a lying down lunge. Can you see? It's like a low lunge. It's like a reclined lizard posture. So really big stretch in the hip. If that's too much, just do this. And then stretching out the leg. So drawing the leg in towards you, maybe with your peace fingers on your big toe. Or behind your leg in some way. And placing the leg down, stretching out next to the other one. And draw the left leg in. You can take circles with the foot. We didn't with the other one, so we could do both. Breathe the leg in. And then come into happy baby on this side, however that is for you. Stretching out. You can always use the other hand to stabilize the right hip. Keep some movement. And then straightening the leg, whether or not you're taking hold of the toe behind the upper leg or lower leg. Breaths. And then slowly lowering the leg down. Coming into Shavasana, the final relaxation. And taking some time to rest here. So it might be you want an eye pillow, a blanket, a bolster, and you could stay here for as long as you like. This will just be a short one for the video, but stay here. Just keep resting here if you need to. You can always switch me off. Just letting yourself rest completely. Feeling the weight of your body resting here on the mat. Sensing your whole body resting completely. Your whole body is able to rest. And either stay resting here, highly recommend it, or turning onto your side for a moment and coming back up to a seated posture to finish together. So take a moment with your eyes closed or a soft eye gaze. Taking a few full breaths. And hands at the heart. And giving yourself some love and appreciation for taking this time to stop and do some gentle practice today. Being kind to yourself, loving and compassionate. Namaste. And thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, it's been really lovely to have this little gentle practice without any standing postures to slow down, a bit of core strengthening. Yeah, and I just want to thank India for these practices because, yeah, it's an amazing gift that has come from India after thousands of years of teachings. So we're just very, very lucky to have this come into our lives. If you want to follow me, please do on social media and all the rest of it. And you can also sign up to my mailing list. And I do things, so retreats and also online stuff as well, so online course and things like that. And yeah, you can subscribe and like and all the rest of it, all those things. Anyway, lots of love and see you again soon.
Flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can